Hello, the reason I'm making this video is actually to draw awareness just to the suffering and plight of a friend of mine, someone who I've encountered through journalistic work. His name is Richard Kerr. He's a man in his 60s who happened to be a victim and survivor of the KINCORA boys' home and the wider child trafficking ring that was going on there. This poem is dark and emotive because it touches on the very difficult subject of child sexual abuse and also the people who protect those who are involved in that. For that purpose, given that children don't really comprehend what is going on when that occurs, I have used you might say, euphemisms or analogies to talk about that, in that when I mention the word they, I'm referring to paedophiles or abusers and also those who protect them in authority. And when I mention the word it, I'm referring to child sexual abuse itself. Part of the origin of this poem was also the work conducted by the late journalist, my friend Lavery McKee, in terms of her book Angels with Blue Faces, which I highly recommend. It's excellent. It too focused on aspects of Richard's life and what he suffered. So here it goes. This is the life of Richard Kerr. At the age of 8, they took me away. Mom and Dad were told it was all for the best. But soon, the nice food and clothes at the home meant little. As each night, I hugged my teddy bear, while praying it would finally stop. But it never did, and God failed me always. Those men told me they cared, and bought me gifts at times to sweeten the sour despair. My life became their object, my pain their satisfaction, and I, a mere plaything of the night. When the teachers noticed the bleeding and the anxiety, a doctor then told me to trust him, and naively I did so. He had me undress while he sweated with glee. Each photograph he took felt like a knife through my innocence. Yet all in all, they were just timeless souvenirs for him and his friends. Things certainly got worse before they got better, when suddenly I found myself lingering the grounds of KINCORA House. It was a boys' home, they said, where they would look after me with affection. Mr. Mains gave me whiskey and even told me he loved me. Then it got worse, much, much worse. I was sent to big houses, bearing statues of angels, but where was God or my teddy bear, as they vultured upon my body, like hounds to a young fox? Nobody will believe you, Richard, my friend did chant, as we cried ourselves to sleep. Others told me it helps not to talk about it. Deep down, I just wanted my family back. I wanted the nightmare of it to finally be over. Off we went yet again, to strangers' houses in Sligo, London, Rome and Vienna. Their suits all seemed so new, with cars and gold watches I only had seen in movies. They told me they would look after me, whatever that meant. Then one day, the police and authorities finally came. They shut down that haunted place I once had to call home. It was too little too late for so many. The scars ran deep when they had told me they would sort everything out. But I was left with nobody. Now a boy trapped in a man's body, to carry that cross forevermore and bury the shame they had induced. So many times I just wanted not to wake up. But Stephen Mooring and the other boys need me. They need me to tell the world about it. Thank you.